I've started running again. It's the 11th of February 2019, and I'm going to talk about why I took a break and why I think it's a good idea to have started again. So I've been running again for about a week, or maybe a few more, a bit longer than that. I'm struggling at the moment. I'm not getting very good times. I'm only running 2 miles, and as you can see, it's like a 9-minute mile. But it's early days. I'd taken quite a long time off running, and I put on quite a lot of weight over winter. Anyway, this video is to talk about my osteoarthritis, which I seem to have developed in my right knee. This came about a few months ago, I think around October, November time. I suddenly started feeling quite intense pain in my right knee, and it didn't go away. Basically, from what I remember, I was getting a dull pain, and then I stepped on something like a piece of plastic I didn't see in the house, and that kind of twisted my knee, and then it really got painful, and it felt like it was inflamed or something. I couldn't see any inflammation, but it just felt really bad. I went to the doctor, and he basically told me it was most likely osteoarthritis, sent me for an x-ray to see if there was any injury. Nothing really came out of the x-ray, but the pain gradually subsided, and I thought it was going away completely, but then after another month or so, again I had another flare-up. Again, it was like because I'd maybe twisted my knee and getting in and out of the car or something awkward, and this time it was worse. And when I was feeling it most was at night, when I was sitting on the sofa for too long, or when I was driving and I was having to keep my knee in one position over the pedal. That's when I was feeling it worse. When I was out walking, it didn't bother me at all. The walking actually seemed to improve things. Whenever I had been sitting for too long, I'd go for a walk, and pain went away, wouldn't come back again for a few hours at least. But I did stop running for a couple of months, and the pain came and went, but got just after Christmas. I remember I was visiting a friend. I was sitting in the back of his car, and it just got really bad in that car journey because I couldn't move my knee. Almost to the point I was going to have to ask to stop to get out of the car. It was that bad. But strangely enough, 2 days later, pain was gone, and that was at well, as I say, that was just after Christmas. So we're now into February, and it hasn't come back again. So I made the decision to start running again. See how I get on with that. So that's really the point of this video, is to I'm going to make a series of videos documenting my running in terms of how it's affecting my osteoarthritis in my knee. And in my opinion and my experience so far, the running is not giving it any problems. And actually, I think the running may well help osteoarthritis from what I've read, and I'll post a couple of links below. But one study has found that comparing walking and running, although you're putting a lot more load on your knees when you're landing, when you're running, compared to walking, because you're taking fewer strides and also you're in contact with the ground for less time, a mile running or jogging is roughly equivalent to a mile of walking. So that's in terms of stress on your knee. So that's an interesting thing to bear in mind. And there's other studies have been made that a lot of evidence to say that running doesn't actually cause knee injury. Often it can help to prevent it, as long as you're you're being sensible about your running and not overdoing it and so on. And I'm certainly not overdoing it at the moment. I'm only doing 2 miles a day, maybe 5 or 6 days a week. So that's basically it. That is just video one. I'm going to keep an eye on my knee, see how my running goes, and I'll be back maybe in a month's time, just with an update on how my knee's doing. But for any of you out there who've got osteoarthritis in your knee, I'd be really interested to hear your comments, whether you felt you had to give up running, or like me, you actually feel that running can be preventative to your osteoarthritis. Certainly that's how I feel so far, but it is early days. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, post any comments about this below. Thanks a lot.